out yet.
All right. So here at so you're telling me podcast. This is our fourth episode, I want to say, and do a little things different today. And I'll be starting off with me, Gabe, and
Kevin.
And Jonathan.
Let me talk to your mic closer. Okay. So I think we've had
This will probably be our third.
the one-off episode. We had our intro episode, and then we had the preseason episode, and then we've had week 1 review, week 2 review. So this would be our fifth.
our
Or if it's maybe 6. I'm not sure.
maybe 6, but
Really?
Yeah.
Geez, that many?
not too bad.
Yeah.
Not from the first time we did this. It should be our fifth episode, or maybe 6th. I'm not sure.
Not really sure.
Well, if you are tuning in and appreciating our talk and all that,
Yes, sir.
we're just missing our fellow brethren, Jared Jacek, and I hope he's doing well, overseas and all that. So love you, miss you, and can't wait for next week's episode.
Probably should.
Oh, yeah, they get
Interference and stuff.
But
we pulled the plug, Jared. Sorry.
so sorry, but we'll put you back in. We'll put you back in. Love you, brother. But doing little things different. As you can see, we have Kavito in the middle. Give us some more.
Yes, sir.
Take. I love it, and we have our other father brethren right here, Mr. JJCito here.
I actually got the table today since Jared isn't here today. So
Okay.
Bro. Jared, I would miss you, man. I heard
I
that.
miss you, brother. Like DC. Yeah. So, first thing, watch a lot of good games, a lot of great games. So Thursday night we could start off with that, with the Packers manhandling, the Commanders, maybe showing us a preview of an NFC, future
I like this game.
Super Bowl contender, maybe.
Yeah.
We have some, intakes for that. So we'll start with that.
Actually, we do have a couple of notes here that I took through the week.
So we'll start with Kev here. Let's see what you got.
I mean, on the Washington side, it's pretty easy to figure out what happened. I mean, injuries to the quarterback. I think Austin Eckler might be out for the year, right?
That's how they see how.
If they got Debo at receiver, who
Achilles, excuse me, Achilles.
they got Debo at receiver, who still I don't think quite himself. They got Terry McLaurin still. But none of that is really the news of the game. That Packers defense, I think, is the news of the game. What do you guys think? I mean, the few things that I did write down were obviously injuries to Washington. Obviously, J-Lo touched on love, Meach to Keenum. I know he's had a few throws. I think he's on like 200 something throw attempts without an interception. And that goes back to last year and stuff. But that does not mean that you haven't had interception worthy plays. You've absolutely had the chances to get your vault.
Absolutely.
The ball you throw picked. But none of that is really the news of the game. And I have all this down. It's just Michael Parsons. Michael Parsons just makes that the difference in that defense. And I don't know what you guys think.
No, I mean, I completely agree. They look very dominant on the defensive side themselves. I mean, adding Parsons was a huge addition.
It's just how do the Cowboys let that go, man?
If they don't pay him, that's the man wants to get the bag. That's what Green Bay did. And look what you're paying for. You're paying for a dominant defensive player. So not much to say to it. So, as Green Bay would say, thank you, Jerry Jones. Thank you so much. Sorry, Cowboy fans. Let one go away.
Looks like there's a lot of franchises doing that.
Yeah, I would know because I'm a Giants fan and I've been disappointed for the last 9 years. But you know what? It is what it is.
Honestly, I'm really, so for those of you who don't know, and obviously you could gather that from the pod, we're all very good friends. We're all very, very good friends. And so the podcast was born out of the want and desire to talk about all this stuff that we already talk about when we go out, or we one of us hosts a football at one of our homes and stuff. For this specific instance, we went out to a place here in Kickraw. I'm not going to mention the place just because you guys aren't paying us. I'm not going to mention the place. Exactly. Pay us, I'll mention it. Exactly. But we were all together, and God, one of the things I was fearing most is you leaving knowing the Giants got the dub.
Oh my goodness, I was so worried.
I was relieved. I know.
I probably would not have been here today. I'm not even lying.
No,
I consider not coming.
that would have been. Trust me, if it's not gonna be this week, it might be next week. Just like you,
No.
letting you guys know, maybe.
But especially for me, because I had the Cowboys as like Super Bowl contender.
Yeah,
And if they lost to the Giants, I just couldn't show my face today. There's no way. Had to wait till next week.
Now, obviously, a dub is a dub. Obviously, an L is an L, and I'll talk about the game. I'll talk about the game in a little bit. God, lose if they lost to the Giants after them having scored 6 points.
yeah. Could even get a touchdown.
You scored 6 points and you got 21 put on. They kind of scored 21 when they played week 1, right?
Yes,
It's 24.
or 27. Yeah, something around there. Yeah.
Brother, the score to put up 6 on the Commanders and then to put up 37 or what was it?
30. I was 40 to 37. We lost.
40s. God, man.
What a game.
I know the Cowboys won, but for the Giants to put up 37, I mean, come on.
Well,
It's not really.
I'm just saying, when we talk about the game, there's just a couple things to mention about it, but obviously it was, a gut-wrenching game and, heartbreaker for me to see them lose. But, again, when we go to the game, to the stats and all that, we'll talk more.
Well,
but
I mean, how do you feel about that game, Gabe? Because I literally just pulled up the stats.
Hey, and if you could pull them up on the computer too, just so.
And Russell Wilson threw for 450 yards.
Yeah.
But nobody else, on the rushing side, nobody really, I guess Scotty did 4.1 average, but he only ran the ball 11 times.
yeah, I honestly, their play calling was kind of questionable because they got, they had a package with Jackson Dart, which was kind of interesting to get him, his feet wet against, a divisional rival. So,
Which makes sense.
it makes sense, but excuse me.
Yeah, no, that was honestly crazy. Neighbors 167 yards, 2 touchdowns. Robinson 142 yards, 1 touchdown. That receiving cord, man, they put in work.
Yeah, especially Wan'Dale Robinson. He's their wide receiver too. He actually was almost going to overshadow Neighbors if it wasn't for that last touchdown that Russell threw to Neighbors, which was insane. 25 seconds to it was over. What a deep ball.
Well, for however good that throw might have been, Dak with a little 13-second Chiefs of his own, I was really hoping and I really believed that he could come through, but I didn't actually see he was going to. I knew he had the skill, but
yeah, and he really didn't play. He didn't do too bad as far as his performance wise, but it all comes to personnel. As far as they have like the best kicker in NFL history, like as far as Aubrey, that dude, the dude has a leg, just to kick a football.
Oh, wow. That was so crazy. When I was walking out of the bathroom and I saw that, dude, I was like, oh my! I literally just couldn't hold it anymore. I had to go. So when I came out,
I felt it in the Bengals.
Yeah, I was like, oh my god, nailed it.
Yeah, it was.
Gutsy call too, because I think they did it with like 6 or 7 seconds left, and it wasn't 4th down. I think they were on 1st or 2nd. I felt like if anything, Dak could have like thrown into the side, try to get a few more yards in, and not have it be that far of a field goal. But
yeah, well, like I said,
he made it anyway. So
it went like I don't know how long it took, but as soon as they got past probably past the 50. Which is where 64 yards. That's insane.
Yeah,
that is insane with no time remaining.
Well, we can since we're already here, might as well get into the game.
Yeah, obviously, yeah,
into the game.
Yeah, we can.
Cowboys pass defense is horrendous.
Yeah,
horrendous. Yes, it's honestly, it sheds a little bit more light into the Eagles. To be completely honest.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously we just saw 101 passing yards versus the Chiefs, and sure, the Chiefs have a tough defense, but I didn't think the Cowboys had that tough of a passing defense. And the Eagles put up how much? It was 21 or 20.
Oh, well,
24. Oh, just Umbrella Cole was last week.
last week we go to that.
Should be season up in there.
Come on, week 1.
That's way too early.
Preseason. Wow.
It's preseason.
Right there, up a little bit,
A little.
up more. Right there, 24,
24 points, and that's literally
32 for 150 yards.
And
So we were talking about this at breakfast before golf on Sunday. Yeah, and I was saying like, people have Jalen Hurts as like a top QB in the league, but like, I don't know. Maybe I just don't see it. Or like one of the best QBs in the league, and I'm like, you're not even the best player on your team.
what are you thinking?
honestly, by seeing the stats here, and then obviously we'll talk about the Chiefs in the rematch, the 4 o'clock game. I kind of agree with you on that because again, the way they used Hurts, it's been more of what they want, like his game plan, like as the coaching staff. Because if they want to fully use Hurts, they would probably have him probably throw more like Mahomes did beginning of his career, and rushing as he did with the tush push, which that's people
That has to go.
that has to go. But it's more like they're I want to say game management is what they're using Hurts. Like he obviously last year, the end, he really didn't run that well because he was hurt, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
So going into this season, the beginning right now, obviously he rushed more, week 1 for 62. He actually did really well against the Cowboys.
Yeah, I mean, as soon as you guys were finished saying that, I was going to say Jalen Hurts, I know you said 150 yards. Jalen Hurts single-handedly won them that first game against the Cowboys. This 62 yards carrying, 2 touchdowns, and they weren't tush pushes either. They were like legitimately like either scrambles or like I don't think they were quarterback design runs, but they were like legitimate runs, just not just like a quarterback.
Exactly.
So while I think you guys do make some valid points, because I really can't, I really don't have anything to say against what you guys are saying. Your reasons are for him not being top 5. I can see it, and it's not that I completely agree. You guys are stating facts. The facts are what the facts are. But when I see the Eagles playing with Jalen Hurts, and when I see other teams with their quarterbacks, it's hard to name more people who can directly influence a team's winning chances than Jalen Hurts. It's tough.
I agree with you because there's only a handful I would say in this league that could be that caliber. What to have a Hurts to get you a victory pretty much. Like I just don't see like the Trevor Lawrence's, I don't know this the Joe Flacco. Like there's a couple people that back then they were good, but then right now as we're in this year right now, it's just not that many people we could rely and say, hey, this person's gonna get me a victory. So I agree 100%. So
yes, I don't know how much more he has to. I mean, what are we gonna have?
Do we need his stats? Do we need him to stat like up his stats for it to be, or maybe he's like the top 3?
Yeah.
Or do we need him to go to another team and prove the Eagles why did I leave?
Can you pull up his stats from last year, Pro Football Reference or whatever? Because I don't. Yeah, you can just look up Jalen Hurts. Because like Gabe said, is it stats that we're wanting more from him? It's hard for me. It's hard to say. Okay, it's Mahomes definitely at 1, but it's at 2, 3, and 4. It's Josh Allen. It's Lamar. It's Joe. And then for number 5 to not be anywhere close to being Jalen Hurts, when we're gonna ask him to do more, as he's going to try to make his 3rd Super Bowl in 3-4 years.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, the rest of the other top 4 quarterbacks that we have, except Patrick Mahomes, have 0 combined. I mean, and it's tough.
That's fair.
It's tough. It's tough to say no, Jalen Hurts. You need to make a third Super Bowl and maybe win it. Hopefully win it, and then maybe we can think about you being top 5. When they played them so close in the first one, it was. I mean, it was mostly defense. Eagles defense versus the Chiefs offensive line in this past Super Bowl. But it was. I mean, yeah, they get the picks. That Chiefs defense was tough, and Jalen, he was still scoring on that defense.
So
I know they were getting short fields, but they. Well, I understand.
So it's gonna be weird, but we all agree Kevin Durant.
Personally,
We all agree Kevin Durant is an all-time great basketball player. Do we think Kevin Durant was the reason? Well, I don't know, I'm trying to. How can I say this?
Okay. Sorry.
Apologize on technical difficulties.
But you see, sorry to our viewership and our listenership. Okay, about technical. Sorry, brother John Avancito.
Yeah. So what I was like getting at is, I think Philadelphia has a stacked team overall.
Mm-hmm.
When you consider they have Devontae Smith, AJ Brown, Saquon Barkley. I mean, you could argue they probably have some of the best offensive weapons in the league, right? I mean, I even probably put them over the Ravens when you talk about offensive weapons, not considering the quarterback.
I don't think the Ravens are that up there in offensive weapons. I think it's being heavily carried by Derrick Henry, but I do see what you're saying 100%.
Yeah. So like,
I do 100%. I do see what you're saying.
so Gabe pulled up the stats for Hurts, right? And when did Saquon get to the Eagles? Last year, right?
Last year, that is, if we're looking at it correctly,
Was it 2 years?
that is passing yards seem to have dropped.
Yeah.
The year that Eric and not his rookie year, except his rookie year.
It would be
His sophomore year,
24.
starting in 21.
It would be
22 and 23. It seems his passing yards per game go up from 210 to 247, dropping down a little bit to 227. But that was the year he got hurt.
23
Is
days. 22 they lost the Super Bowl. 23 they lost in the divisional. That's when
the Bucks.
That's when they the center retired. And then 24 the acquisition. Yeah, that was the year. Yep.
When the yards, that was when the yards dipped below 200 a game.
Yeah, because he used to say he was slinging. Yeah,
He was. So it's like, was it Saquon? The reason for a lot of that success, along with just great offensive weapons and a great defense, or was it you? So like, without Saquon, do you think they win the Super Bowl?
Without Saquon, I know they reached the Super Bowl. And they as they did.
No, without him, I think.
No, I mean last year.
We're saying what Dick.
Well, hypotheticals. I guess I'm not. I don't know if I can speak for last year, but I know they've made a Super Bowl with Saquon. Without that, I saying before.
Yeah,
and they played the Chiefs to a field goal.
That's fair.
Yes, they did.
And
2022.
I know last year with Saquon, they blew out the water. And they didn't have that impressive of a game against the Rams, but I mean, it was inclement weather.
That's just what I was gonna say.
It was it was snowing the whole way, and that
Saquon got him to the promised land.
Yeah, but as soon as the weather was clear, belt to ass on the Commanders, belt to ass on the Chiefs, and
Absolutely.
I guess for me, I look at all these other QBs in the league, and like, for example, Mahomes, he's won multiple Super Bowls, and he's never, in my opinion, has had the offensive weapons that Hurts has the past 2 years. Never. I don't think. I don't think. You know who else you could argue does? Joe Burrow.
has offensive weapons.
T. Higgins,
Absolutely.
Jamar Chase,
Absolutely.
right? Before they had Joe Mixon, who was solid running back. So it's like, yeah, you have some great seasons, but you also have great offensive weapons to help you have those great seasons. But like, for example, Mahomes has great seasons, and he didn't need Tyreek Hill to have the great seasons. He didn't need Tyreek Hill to win the Super Bowl.
In fact,
He didn't need a Saquon, Derrick Henry.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? And like we were talking about it earlier, and he has Kelsey, but like you said, Kelsey's old now, and he's not what he's used to be. And so like these great quarterbacks, and I'll bring up Josh Allen because obviously Josh Allen is one of the QBs who's, besides Diggs, hasn't really had great offensive weapons. But like same thing, like they always perform, but they've never really had that type of help to get them there. So like I always put them, in this case, Allen and Mahomes, over some of these other QBs that have had that help. Because I just think it's just, yeah, you're doing great, but you also have the team to do it. The Warriors with Kevin Durant. Like, yeah, you guys are killing it, but you also have a nuts-ass team.
I don't count those strengths.
So that's what I'm saying. Like, the teams are so nuts that some of these other teams, right? Like, we could argue LeBron didn't have this kind of team. Well, so, and he still performed.
We could just credit the Boston Celtics for starting the super team. I just want to put it out there because, yeah, if
we're not crediting the night Bulls.
No, I don't know how they're a super team. We never even discussed about that. But
Grab the best player from Europe. Grab Dennis Rodman from the Pistons.
Okay. Well, I was born in 91, so I greatest. I sound like
91?
3-point shooter. 91. I'm already getting straight. I apologize, folks. It's okay. It's okay. I will take it. I will take it like it's fair.
I 100% see what you're saying, Jonathan. The only pushback I would have is I hear you about the weapons. Obviously, we saw his passing numbers, so those weapons aren't being used to help prop him up. They're in fact being used as a detriment to his case because he isn't using them as Joe Burrow did for the past couple of years, as we know Mahomes has done with Tyree, because we know all these other quarterbacks can do when they have a generational player at receiver, let alone two. So I 100% see what you're saying. It's just, I guess I'm sticking to the point I made at first. It's hard to keep telling him no. You have to make another Super Bowl when 2, 3, and 4 don't have one between them combined in a year where it was a fluke to begin with for Joe Burrow to make his. When everybody was collapsing at that point. Yeah, it's just tough. It's just tough. It's tough to hear people say no, he has to make another one, and But I obviously people feel how they feel. So like if I feel you're not a good, it's hard to make arguments for them being a good quarterback. Like if you don't feel someone is that much of a good quarterback, it's hard to make an argument that will change your mind. The only thing we can really hang our hats on is, well, look at what they've done.
Yeah, that's it. Their performance.
Yeah, may not have the numbers, but we're gonna ask them to make yet again a third Super Bowl in 4 years. Same thing Mahomes just did a couple years ago. Make another Super Bowl, try to win that one. Then we'll.
Yep. I agree, sir.
But, I would like to bring attention to another quarterback that I think should be included in the discussion for being a top 5 quarterback, and that's
Please
say his name. One of the games from a couple nights ago on Monday.
Yes. Who? Say his name. Oh wait, no, you're thinking about somebody different. No,
they go shake and bake, baby.
no.
I'm thinking about shake and bake, baby.
Oh my goodness.
We could work our way backwards through the week from these last 2 Monday night games. And it seems you have to take on one of those other quarterbacks. I'd love to hear what you have to say about both of them. Jadesito, would you like the floor?
Well, for me, I was thinking you were gonna say Justin Herbert.
Yep.
And my goodness. That's a QB right there. That's a QB. Yeah, that is a QB. Yes. He is solid.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what it is with all these QBs finding the love of their lives and then just playing the best football of their entire lives, but I guess that's what happened to him as well.
Yeah.
But he is playing some good football right now. And I mean, we were talking about earlier about like dual pass and run threat.
Mm-hmm.
He's just a pass. Like that's just what he is, and he's got good weapons. I mean, Keenan Allen, he's old, but he's still got it, right? Lad, young, got
Young
it.
lad.
When got it.
Finally,
So
she pissed me off so much the last couple of games, man.
like he's playing some good ball, man. He is playing some, and he always has. Really, he always has played good ball. So
Remember one of the earlier episodes, I was like, "Hey, man, have faith. He's like the leader in passing yards through the first 5 years of a career, I believe, if I'm not mistaken.
I believe it.
That's a quarterback. That's a quarterback.
Great coaching.
Mm-hmm.
Like
Finally,
it's all.
do you have any takes regarding that? Because from the good coaching that Jonathan is saying, I'd like to be. I have a point to make later about that, but I'd like to hear what you have to say.
Well, as far as Herbert, I think he's got the great head coach now, as you know, head coach now
Mhm.
in oh my gosh,
Here we go.
here we go. I'm about to have a Jared moment. Sorry, guys.
I think that's called the game up.
But now it's a game over now. I did Jared catch the stare. Hardball. Oh, game was sitting there, right? But yeah, his head coach is where it starts, and he's got the right head coach now, motivating him every week, prepping him up, to be a successful, quarterback for him to launch. So, but again, he's got weapons. Whether it's seasonal or I guess a rookie is in Hampton or Najee Harris, coming back from his injury a couple weeks ago. Well, so, but their defense is really good, really good. So, I just think that team could be, like I said, one of those up and coming. Give the Chiefs a difficult path, to even make the playoffs or try to make the Super Bowl. So I just watching the first 2 weeks, it's they're exceeding their expectations.
Yeah,
pretty much what I'm seeing. So and just impressed, just very impressed, and there's really nothing more negative to say about them except just see how it goes. They have to stay healthy. Just health's very big, very big. So sure.
Off of what you guys were saying, off of how good of a quarterback he is, and the coaching, the jump that they've made due to coaching from a couple of years ago, even through last year when they were starting to get a feel for each other, and then through these first couple of games of the season. I think I was reading the odds for the AFC West are now like Chargers at minus 110 or minus 170. And I know Chiefs are like at plus something else. It's a big jump in odds from number 1 to number 2 to win that division.
Jared called me crazy. Yeah, but I had the Chargers.
Yeah, yay.
I had the Chargers.
You were right the whole time. You were right the whole time. And the Chargers are going to be dangerous this year.
I think.
Let me see actually my app over here.
I think they did lose Khalil Mack though.
They did?
I think he broke his arm. I think he like snapped his arm.
Oh, that's not.
He went to tackle somebody and like his arm got caught, and then like, in the replay, like all you saw was like his arm like bend in a weird way. Yeah, I think he's.
I hope he has hope his recovers and gets well. Yeah, that's all good. That's insane. Definitely, that's insane.
Oof, yeah. Hopefully he can heal. That's never good. It's never good. Though I did have one over here in my teams.
Yes, sir.
Off of that, to move on to the other game. Yeah, what you think about Shake and Bake? Baker Mayfield.
Oh my gosh!
Yeah.
I was like, Shake and Baker's. Oh, Baker, that dude's he's a dog. He is a dog.
That's a dog.
That is a dog.
That's a dog.
Guys, that hurts, gets back up, just does all the trash talking and backs it up. And guess what happens? They win the end of the game. That's how they roll. So again, we picked the Bucks to win that division for a reason, because you got Baker, you got Mike Evans, you got Soon Godwin, and Buka, yeah, and then you got the running back duo of Bucky and Rashad White. So again, that defense, not disappointing. Giving Stroud pretty much a hard
Defense is crazy.
really give extra hard time.
Yeah.
Those is cheap, bro. I was watching a breakdown earlier today. It's similar to what what's the who's the defensive coordinator for Minnesota? Brian Flores?
Yeah, Flores. Yeah, well, similar to what Black like just the
Brian Flores.
they blitz Alex Trent
They mask the
yes.
coverages,
Yep.
they mask the blitz, and they ask how many people they're rushing with. I think one of those snaps they were they had masked the protection to make it seem as though they were like protecting with the Texans. I mean, protecting with 7. Because seemingly the Bucks were rushing with 7, only for like a bunch of people to fall back. Bucks rushed with 5, got around, got him a clean hit, brother. And then I started thinking about it, dude. The last team to like put belt to ass on the Eagles was the Bucks.
Yes, it was.
2 years ago, when we just talked about that they lost in the divisional round, and was it last year before they went on that freaking undefeated run for the rest of the year?
Yeah,
That's a dangerous team. The Bucks are a dangerous team.
Yep.
Would you be able to pull up their schedule for the rest of the year, please? The Bucks.
And CJ Stroud just hasn't been. Everybody keeps telling me like, "Oh, CJ Stroud, one of the best QBs in the league," and he had a crazy, rookie year. But then like, he just fell off. And supposedly there's like a video circulating now. Like he fell off after big broing Caleb Williams.
Yeah.
Like he just fell off after that. He's just I don't know. I even watch him play and it just I don't know.
How much of it do you put on dysfunctional Texans? How much of his lack of success after his first year do you put on dysfunctional Texans? It's not as though he got there and they magically changed. You can see that with the Bengals and Joe Burrow. I mean,
Yeah.
they got in Chase, they signed him great, but you got hurt because they can't really sign offensive lines.
that's
It's an offense to get Trey Anderson. They don't have a defense. They don't.
and that's where the rebuilding for some teams like the Texans, which is kind of
Right.
kind of sad.
And they tried, and I think they have a decent. Their defense, I'm still iffy on because I think they have like a okay run defense. I just don't know if they're obviously they're not because he would just throw on however much he wanted.
Yeah,
Yeah,
They're ranked 28th in pass blocking.
but
that could cut it.
I mean, from a couple of years ago, going from Nico, Tank Dell, and who else was there? It was Nico Collins, Tank Dell,
And Diggs,
no, and the Texans.
the Texans. Oh,
They had like 3 receivers a couple of years ago that were really good. One got hurt. Somebody else.
Diggs, Tank Dell.
Dale Brown. Noah Brown.
Noah Brown.
Noah Brown.
Yeah, Diggs was there though, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was.
He what?
Yeah, they tore his ACL.
Oh.
That's why we signed him.
That's right. He tore his ACL. I think middle of the season.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that was like all good wide receivers. Oh yeah, Diggs, Tank Dell, who was solid.
Yeah, that was their wide receiver 1 until he got hurt.
Yeah. But I mean, looking at that Bucs schedule now, they got the Jets next week. That's an easy one.
Absolutely.
And then after that, they have the Eagles, but
That's a bigger game.
Seahawks, Niners,
2 games.
Lions, Saints, Patriots, Bills. I mean, these next games look like it's a easy 4-4 is the floor for me, in my opinion. Yeah, I think you win the Jets, you win the Seahawks, you win the Niners, and you win against the Saints.
Yep.
Maybe you struggle against us, but I think they can beat us. And maybe you struggle against
Sit down.
and maybe you also struggle against the Lions, but the Lions look real gettable if you have a good defense, if you can disrupt Jared Goff enough. And Todd Bowles is on it, man.
Yeah. Again, I think 4-4 is fair. I think it's fair. That's fair. If they beat any of those other teams, I think they beat the Lions. Wow. They're not beating the Patriots.
Then they'll see you.
No, I don't think they beat the Bills.
They beat the Eagles last 2 times they played.
You know what's the Eagles?
They beat the
Yeah.
Eagles.
So I could see that as being
And I thought of that the state. I think it comes out of the Saquon.
yes. Oh yeah.
But yeah. I don't know. We'll see. I mean, maybe Hurts. Dude, come on, bro. You gotta get my boy AJ Brown the ball. You know he's getting frustrated over there, and he wants to crash out, and he can't because they're winning games. That's the no.
That's the thing. They're winning. Yeah, if they were losing,
I'm frustrated.
it'd be frustrating.
Get me the ball.
So I could give you the W.
Yeah.
Come on, give me. It's a TO. It's a TO. Oh my gosh.
But if they took away the touch push, how successful do you think the Eagles are?
They would probably be more successful.
Or what if they have call penalties on the tush push?
I think then
change? I just think they'll give Barkley more goal line. Let's just go to
But at least now you have a
or do a PPO.
like you actually
Might-
don't
I mean,
manage.
it might erase taking that away might erase like a touchdown off the scoreboard. That's it.
Something, man.
Something.
Because at least I don't think it was your boy Nick Wright. He was talking about it today. How or maybe it was Brady. Actually, Brady's the one who was talking about it first, and Nick Wright was like saying,
Out the game.
I don't know when he brought it up, but Nick Wright was saying today. I saw a video. He was like that he's happy that Brady brought it out to light. How every single one of those tush pushes
They were going off out in the game. That
Yeah.
top Brady and the co-host, co-commentator, they were going off about it, and they showed it.
And Nick Wright was saying how the center places the ball like behind him, so it's like the rest don't know whether the ball was high or wasn't high. Did somebody move early? Did somebody not move early?
They're lined up incorrectly.
Yes.
Well, hopefully it'll end up being something. I look forward to it. So moving on. So what is the next game we could talk about? Any other recaps this past week?
I do have a few notes. We could run through them real quick.
Yeah.
What you guys think? Because how much time have we recorded for so far?
38 minutes.
Yeah. Okay. We could do a few more minutes.
Yeah. I definitely can.
And then how about we do like 2-3 minutes on each of the rest of the games?
That was great.
There's some that don't need. Oh, there's one team and one player that I do want to talk about really quick.
Yeah.
The Indianapolis Colts. Oh my! And Daniel Jones.
One of my times.
They are at the end of There's a stat that I think it's like for their first 10 possessions,
Wow.
they have not hunted the ball once.
Oh yeah, that's insane. Yeah.
Are you kidding me?
And they beat like one of the top 5 defense in the league.
Yes, they beat the Broncos. Granted, the Broncos had a pretty fatty, but
Yeah, that is like 100 yards of it. So that was. I don't think that highly for Broncos was it.
well, maybe not the Broncos, but their defense is supposed to be the top defense in the league.
Yeah.
They definitely have not looked like it,
No, they haven't.
but they're supposed to be. And I mean, the Colts just
It's like there's out there.
Cam Ward was carving them up.
Yeah, Jonathan Taylor was carving that too.
And if he had a receiver, the Broncos would be 0-2 right now. If Cam Ward had a receiver in there,
a receiver. Yeah. Oh,
Cam Ward. Hold on. Oh, let's see the tight.
my goodness.
Anybody catch? Let's see.
No, it just doesn't do the guy justice.
Oh, Ridley.
Bobby scored. Oh my god.
no,
Oh, that's unacceptable. Unacceptable.
that's your man's right there, Kyron Williams.
Unacceptable.
Dude,
Hold on.
and I'm looking at overall rate. Yes.
Oh, man. Wow, that's not bad
Rush career. Okay.
for a rookie guy.
4 carries for 8. Oh my God, what are we doing? I got was running in the pocket.
It just didn't show it. But so like looking at overall rankings on teams in the league. Number 1 shouldn't be a shock because of the defense. You got the Packers. Yes.
Yes.
Number 1 rank.
Yes.
Number 2, this one surprised me a little bit. Scroll down, sorry. You got the Rams, the second best ranked team in the league. Number 3, even though they're 1-1, you have Baltimore. Number 4, if you had to take a guess, Gabe, what do you think number 4 is?
We've had Packers.
We've had Packers, Rams, Baltimore.
probably Eagles.
You got the Chargers at 4. I'm gonna give you the number 5. We're gonna just stick to 5.
Okay.
Who do you think the 5th top team in the league is right now, as far as ratings go?
Who do we not say? Oh, wait, who do we say first?
We said Packers. Yep.
Packers.
Rams
Ravens.
and Chargers.
Not Buffalo.
The Indianapolis Colts are the 5th top ranked team of the league. And
You know, I didn't mention it to anyone last year. Maybe I mentioned it to Jared, actually. There are always 2 or 3 weeks spread out across like a month and a half of every football season where the Colts defense is like impeccable. I don't know what it is. There's like just
2-3
rookie
games in a season.
Yes.
Within like a month and a half, 2 months. That are they're just looking perfect. And then it just defense though. Just the defense. Just the defense. Just the defense. Not the offense or anything. But I mean maybe they can pick it up this year because I would love nothing more than for yet another former Giant to do well in another team.
Absolutely. I'm loving this. I'm loving Danny Dimes. You know what's crazy is I used to pick up Danny Dimes in fantasy because I thought he was a solid QB. He's good with his legs. He could throw the ball.
That's why they drafted him.
Yeah, and then they got rid of him. And now he's far exceeding expectations of the Indianapolis.
Yes.
You guys paid him how much? You paid him for 4 years, right?
Who was the Colts QB last year?
And Anthony Richardson, I think?
Yes. They drafted him.
Yeah. Who took over for him? Because he got hurt, didn't he?
It was
I don't know if he got hurt.
it was Joe Flacco.
Joe Flacco, right?
Yeah, so Fultz? Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
It was Flacco.
I know last year at some point there were a few snaps where he was like, nah, coach, I'm tired. I can't run this.
And where is he at? In the back.
That's he got benched for Danny Dimes. Oh,
Well, he lost his job. That's what I feel. He lost it.
Yeah, who lost his job?
I'm sorry.
well, there's another QB that's about to lose their job too.
Yeah, his name is.
Should we move on to our game?
Do you know who I'm talking about?
Are you talking to me?
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about.
Justin Fields.
Well, yeah, there's another one. I meant a young QB that's about to lose their job as well.
A young
Wow. Is Tua?
Tank?
Is Tua young?
Tank for Tua?
No,
Really?
JJ McCarthy.
Oh, that's right.
He's hurt. He's hurt. I think
Oh,
like
Conspiracy.
I think he has not done well whatsoever, and I think this is a way for them to bench him while leaving him with some dignity and seeing what they get out of Carson Wentz. He has not played well at all.
no, it's not.
He did not look good at all.
Man, if Carson Wentz can turn back the clock, Tiny Israel, he won't, but man.
Imagine.
But I'm telling you, I don't think McCarthy. I think that Arnold realized this is not our franchise QB.
Wow.
Through 2 games.
That's a hot take. Drafted him first round.
I think we saw enough in the first
2 games. First half. Oh yeah, the game is half.
and then the first game, the first half, and like the first a little bit into the second half, that he was not it. And
No, he just doesn't. He was overthrowing receivers. He doesn't look comfortable in the pocket. I just don't know.
I mean, I would still give him a few more games.
Well, what can we say about Bryce Young? Did you guys watch? You guys probably haven't watched it. He wasn't doing that well either. Like, obviously, they almost came back, but like there was times where
I don't know if you watched the game, and I'd love to keep talking about those games.
yeah.
Yeah.
Can we get to it and just run down the list of the games? We already did the Commanders, Packers. We already did Giants, Cowboys. The Seahawks and the Steelers. You guys have anything on them?
Aaron Rodgers is not it.
Nope.
He's not it.
Kick returner, punt returner. I forgot what a kick returners need. The
kid new Clark, Caleb Johnson might actually not play football.
That really sucks.
Yeah.
I think the Seahawks defense is legit.
Mm-hmm.
The Seahawks defense is legit. They just need a little bit of help from the offense.
I'm not saying
However good or bad you may think Sam Darnold is, we were just talking about the Vikings. He did win 14 games with them last year.
Yeah.
If you can get a good plan around him, I think he could succeed. You just need to protect him. The week 1 game against the Niners showed that enough pressure can kind of collapse the pocket and make him make mistakes.
Mm-hmm.
They lost the game because of it. But if they can get going, I mean, obviously, if you just put up 31 on it, they had a good bounce from Tomlin. So
good back game.
yeah,
And on the road too.
yeah. You guys have anything else on that game?
No, you said it good. Next game is the Rams and Titans. Anybody about anything?
Yeah, Puka's a beast, man. What can I say? That guy is so good. Good, the cool.
I think the Rams defense is looking pretty good.
They're looking very good this year. Yes, they're looking very good.
And they're obviously Matt Stafford. You can't say enough good things about him. I think the world of Matt Stafford.
Same.
But man, we were just talking about it. Cam Ward, that's a quarterback.
Yeah.
That is a Q. That is a capital Q quarterback.
If only
You get that guy's
Giants-
team?
Yeah.
Yes.
God, see, my Tennessee, do not mess up his career. That's what we're doing. Tennessee Titans. Tennessee Titans. Tennessee Titans. Do not mess up his career, bro. This is a very, very athletic and capable and talented young man. Do not mess up his life, man. Please. Please.
You know who? You know what QB we're not saying that about? Caleb Williams. Because I think Caleb Williams was not worth that.
We could say that.
You know, I saw some reports saying he might be dyslexic. Dead ass. Dead ass. Dead ass. That it was hidden from the coaching staff at certain places, Chicago being one of them, and that his dyslexia, while not like completely messing him up from playing quarterback and stuff, obviously does affect when it's like, hey, we got I don't know what they call plays in the NFL. We got a YZ sharp, whatever. Dyslexia may be messing up a couple of letters here and there, which I mean, the NFL changes the entirety of the play, which is why you see him so lost so often and scramble. But some of his best plays come from scrambles, which means non-scripted plays, which says it's not that he's bad. He just does a pretty okay in the non-scripted scramble plays. But
I don't know, man.
you're completely right. You're completely right.
First round. I mean, they were talking about him like he was the next LeBron James to come into the league.
Like the best prospect since Andrew Luck, I think is what I heard.
Yeah, so probably.
Not like
And we don't even think it's the team that hasn't lived up to it, right? So as we live at Cam Ward, we're like, is this guy a team?
Well, I thought it was a little bit the team last year. I thought a lot of it was the team last year.
Last year,
I had no excuses for him this year. I really, I look want to be right.
like you have. Again, we talk about offensive weapons, right? Jones, you have
And DeAndre Swift still there.
DeAndre Swift, DJ Orr, right?
yeah, solid weapon. Yeah, Cole Kmet, good tight
It's
end.
just not. It's like we're saying that about Cam. Get this guy a team, and he'll get you some wins.
Yeah.
But we're not saying that about Caleb. We don't think Caleb can do it.
You saw when he first got to the Bears, he like took his punter out or something and say,
Yes.
Yeah, there was this guy.
Like says they had to take the punt of the Bucks. They have punted the Bucks. Never any fees.
98 plus.
I mean, he said, hey, buddy, you're not gonna be going a lot of punting all in the end. Yeah.
So honestly, not much we can say about that game because
Now, I mean, you want to talk about what did he say? Belt to what? Well, because that's what that was, buddy.
52 points from the Lions. I'm not putting too much stock on it.
no, they showed up.
I might have last year, but not this year. I'd like to see what they, because that showing against the Packers, man, that's not a championship team to me.
No,
It's not.
yeah,
And it felt a little bit different than Jonathan's gonna hate me for saying it. When the Ravens were putting belt ass on the place last year. It felt different.
No, it did. Yeah,
Because to me that felt like let's try to figure this out, and if we can't, then let's keep trying to figure out another way. And that was Josh Allen working his way through the game.
Mhm.
Couldn't, and just hey, take the out. This was the Lions just got destroyed by the Packers last week. Destroyed.
yeah,
Destroyed.
on all phases of the game.
On every single aspect.
Yes, every single aspect. That's what I'm saying. Green Bay is literally, they're right there. It's just like over the hump to the Lions. Say, hey, we're like a very good franchise for a reason, and maybe this is our year to win the Super Bowl. So let's just see. Long season, but we'll see.
See.
So the next game we got the Bills and Jets. Any?
no,
Let's just say Josh Allen, Focano,
terrible.
but he's okay.
Mitchell, I think they said Mitchell Trubisky had more passing yards through the year than Justin Fields.
Wow. Sorry, they're fans, but you did not do well. I'm not sorry, Jets fans. All right, next game we have a divisional game.
Another division.
You got Pats and Dolphins.
Damn, my baby.
What a game!
What a game.
Damn,
What a game at the end.
It was, I'm not gonna lie. I love my Patriots. I love my Patriots. It's gonna be May. Jonathan, what does that say?
What? Mid off?
That game was a mid-off, bro. I love Drake May, but that was not a good start to the game.
No,
That was not a good start to the game at all.
luckily, we got a freaking, what was it, punt return or a kick?
I think it was a better
It
return.
was a kick return.
Yeah, I think it was a kick return.
Gosh. But Jesus Christ, I mean, what do I have here? Our offense looks okay, decent when it's rolling. Like when you have Stevenson, and I'm still surprised that Stevenson is still leading.
Yes, me too.
Well, I really thought they would try to pass it off a little bit, especially from how hurt he seemed to be at the second half of last year.
Look at
Yeah, I don't understand why they're not trying to get Trayvon Henderson more involved. Now, last game he had more carries, right, and he had more more receptions and stuff. Yeah, this game they started including Antonio Gibson, and then he out carried Henderson as well. It's like, what? Dude, Henderson is like a really it shines a light on our offense. Like,
Yeah.
they do really well, I think, when Henderson is on the field.
yeah, I agree.
Well, it's still, Drake May's second year. I'm assuming they're still trying to get used to.
It's second year quarterback, brand new coaching
Yeah.
staff.
Brand new running back from the backfield. You still got an aging star, an aging running back and Stevenson. The Diggs, who's aging, who's like my age, baby Cardi B apparently.
Congratulations. Congratulations.
Real.
Yeah, well, and they still got the dub, so hats off to the Pats and their defense stopping Tua, numerous times that game. So just Tua, I don't think is the answer, and hopefully Dolphins fans could, maybe put something in the front office and say, hey, let's get a new quarterback. I don't know, but there's more problems with that team than just him. So, like I said, hopefully they figure it out soon. But again, it is what it is. So it is what it is. Next game we'll have the Bengals and Jaguars. What a game again. Actually, the second half was insane after a certain, superstar got hurt,
Poor Kev, man. He was sweating.
My hands were
He was sweating.
but just to lose anyway because the Colts ended up winning or whatever.
Bro, we were cracking up though, because Dwayne was at the table, and Kevin's like sweating, man. He's like, dude, I'm so stressed out. Like, I this is to win like $5,000, and Dwayne's like, wait, that's all you need? And Kevin's like, no, it's the first one. The first one.
No, Duran, I still had 4 concave since tonight's game. And
It's like, it doesn't get up to the first one to the second one.
So Zero Fantasy got every single other 1 o'clock game correct. It was just that one that was stressing me out.
Yeah,
And I ended up getting all the 1 o'clock games correct.
yeah, you did. Who?
Even with the spread. Even with the spread.
But who was it that lost it?
It's the Colts. Broncos ended up losing because that Broncos minus 2.5. Colts ended up winning straight up. And I also had the Falcons. I also had Vikings winning. I think I had Vikings money line. I didn't do a spread. And I ended up losing, getting whooped anyways.
Well, the only thing I could to say about that game is that, Trevor Lawrence had many times to win that game. And obviously, he just, choked it out, choked. And the head coach, I don't know, any of you guys watching the game, literally confronting him like, hey, let's go. Like, what are we doing? So it's
So
like,
it's his chest, bro.
yeah, pretty much. Yeah. So it's like, tells you, hey, I believe in you. You need to come through. And they didn't come through. And that's a heartfelt loss for Jaguar fans. So
I think this year's going to be a real tell on whether or not, what's his face? Trevor Lawrence is a good quarterback or not.
yeah, absolutely. A first rounder. Is he going to be that guy, or are they going to go to another, another rebuild? Not rebuilding, just another direction.
And
So
we're going to have to start talking about Joe Burrow, not top 5.
yeah, so sorry, bud. Hope that toe's good. So
Wishing for a speedy recovery for you.
yeah, yes, but next game we got the 49ers and Saints.
So you want to talk about another mid-off?
Yeah.
Well, Mac Jones, baby, he did really well. You got to give him a good replacement for Mr. Purdy.
The defense, the Niners defense was pretty good.
Yes,
Still the same as last year. Obviously, Mac Jones, he's not. I love him. He's not a starting quarterback, but he is a functional quarterback.
yeah, he did pretty well. He did really well.
Yeah, 279. Yeah, passing touchdowns.
The Saints, you guys saw.
They had a good comeback. All right, look at that. They had a good.
That's Spencer. It's just no the Saints.
But yeah, nothing respectfully.
I had Chris Olave in freaking fantasy too.
No, but you could. Good job on the 49ers coming through. But we'll go to the next game. We got Ravens and Browns. It was
Swinging.
it was pretty close until the end. Obviously,
Yeah, towards the start, it was. Yeah. Towards the start, it was.
yeah. The fourth quarter, I think 21 though.
Yeah.
That's insane. I mean, wow.
Browns. Browning. Browns Browning. Flacco. That Ravens Ravening. Lightly scoring 40 again. Whatever.
Yeah. So not much else to say about that game, but but the one game that I did actually next one we're gonna talk about is the Colts and Broncos.
Yeah, Bears Lions we already spoke.
Yes, we all.
I don't already talked about cool.
Well,
What do you want to say about that game?
That last drive.
that's why which one the
Broncos Colts. Yeah.
I just think that play with the leveraging, I guess that that could, I don't know. I don't know about that call because I didn't know what I saw, but all I know is that I wanted the Broncos to win that game. Because it was my boy here. I was just saying.
I appreciate it.
But overall, like that was a shocker.
I didn't know you had Broncos.
No, I'm just saying, like, I trusted Knicks, say we talked about a couple weeks ago, like, it's a sophomore slump. He did better than, the week before, but, just, I was watching that game a little bit, and then, like I said, I thought they had it, but again, Danny Dimes, bro, just proving us wrong. Every week. And, just.
I just don't think Bo Nix. I know you guys like him. I just don't think he. But I know a lot of my prop bets last year were like Bo Nix, rushing.
Yeah, and I get a hit. They all there. He still could rush. It's just
Included in that bet, I have Bo Nix over on the rushing yards. The Lambs at 20.5, and he got 21. He ended up 21.
there you go. Hey,
Falcons. No, who's next?
Panthers, Cardinals.
I mean, the Panthers were pretty much out of it until I guess something snapped and Bryce Young and he started making a comeback.
Yeah, pretty much. Panthers flew the L's away.
Yeah,
and they're gonna get worse because they just lost 2 offensive linemen. So, like I said, we'll see what happens. But I just don't see anything. Nothing caught my eye. sorry, Panther fans.
I'm trying to see the game highlights. Do you see our videos? The little video. So, see, everyone's like 17, 14 minutes, 16 minutes. Bill's Jets was 10.5. Also, like 12. There's not many highlights.
Like,
no. Oh yeah, and we already spoke about the Eagles, Chiefs.
Yeah. The Falcons. Oof, that defense. Oh my gosh, they made JJ McCarthy just like I said. Like Jonathan said earlier, like he wasn't that good, and they made his whole night just the whole being his first night at home. The home game just wasn't even comfortable at all whatsoever. And the Falcons, losing a heartbreaker last week to the Bucks, they had it. They just had it out. They gave Bijan, they fed him the ball so much, and Penix just did what he can. So let's see. Actually, yeah, he didn't even do much. That's it.
Bijan,
Bijan, nuts, dude. That
Can you go to see more player stats or the middle tab of player stats? I just want to see Bijan having receiving yards.
Oh wait, yeah, sorry.
just 3 for 25.
Oh, more stats.
25 receivers, 5. Yeah.
Okay.
Wow, that's funny. Yeah, right there.
Wow. Because he had more receiving stats last week, and they looked this week. They said, "Hey, 22 carries. Let's just run the ball." And shout out to the kicker, dude did his job. Romo, there was
Yeah.
he literally did his job. Hopefully,
You would have had him in fantasy.
hopefully you're okay.
Yeah.
Hopefully you're okay, but
Oh, he's fine. He's just on the bench. Nothing wrong with him. He just can't make it.
well, he's about to lose his job. Romo, let's go, Romo. Come on. Because he was definitely a star that night. So, but time, yeah, you got time, yeah. Okay. And we talked about Oh, wow.
Do we have anything to look forward to for week 3? Could you bring up week 3's schedule, or just scroll down?
No, I got you right. Okay,
You can also just grab it, and if anything, like use 2 fingers, get 2 fingers, index and middle on the mouse pads, and then just go up or down, and it goes like that.
Yeah.
And you can do it like when the mouse is hovering over the middle of the screen.
Ah, okay.
Or if you like, it's also touchscreen, so you can just touch the screen.
That's pretty sick. Okay. Pretty sick. Cool. All right. Well, I do look forward to, if I may say so, the Dolphins Bills. Pretty much a rematch of the, the
What was it sound look good?
I know,
I
but
mean, if we're being honest, what games are we looking forward to? The Rams Eagles.
I really am interested to see how the Texans Jacks do to get
the visual.
it's gonna tell me a lot about that.
Yes.
Both of those quarterbacks futures. But Rams Eagles, I agree.
Mm-hmm. And then if you scroll down, you got Lions and Ravens.
Broncos Chargers
Should be first Chargers, actually, yes.
Yes, should be a pretty good game. I would love to see the Packers Browns, not because I think it's going to be a good game, but because I need to see how J-Lo keeps dealing with tough defenses, because that's all he's going to keep facing.
The Browns are a top defense.
Yes,
yeah. If not the top defense in the league.
Garrett's gonna get him down. Let's see.
The Lions Ravens, that's going to be a fun Monday night game.
Yeah, that'll be a good one.
That's a shootout. No defense. I'm calling it.
The Chiefs are playing the Giants on Sunday night.
Please, for the love. Let's do not go 0-3.
If it's the Chiefs going 3, that will be the hottest take.
Don't let that be the Giants' first.
That will be the take that I will. Oh my gosh.
A nice betting week, right away. Seems like a nice betting week.
Yeah, but that's what they
You should do it.
trap. That's what they get. This is free. Penalty on the kick of 10 yards that drains the kick.
And then
Yeah.
Dude, I vividly remember the very first parlay I made in my life. It was the year the Bengals went to the Super Bowl. And I hit everything except Mahomes passing yards because they started at I was 50 or 30 yards away from hitting it. The second half started. They fell apart in the second half.
Mm-hmm.
I'm right at the end of it. They ended up going overtime. Yes, still have a chance. Mahomes had gotten up to the goal line. I think the 5-yard line, and I needed 9 or 10 passing yards. I'm okay, well, I'm not gonna get it. They ended up getting a false start penalty, which pushed them back exactly the yards I needed. They snapped the ball. He throws it. Tyreek is gonna catch it. I'm going to hit my first ever parlay. Picked off. Bengals won that game. Remember, you have to pick it off as they drove a little bit more, kicked the field goal.
Where were your the faces that were going to the Super Bowl or whatever the next team was.
Heartbreak.
Wow.
Heartbreak, bro.
That's how they get you, man. I mean, you tell me that stuff's not rigged. Let me tell you something. I had Dodgers last night. Okay, I had a 5-leg parlay. 4 of them I had already hit. Dodgers was the last one. Shohei Ohtani goes no hitter. Right through 5 innings, not one person got a hit. They lost the game 9-6.
Yeah. It'd be like that.
There was another one. Last leg, Dodgers again. I didn't cash out early because it didn't give me an early cash out because they know. They know when I got you.
Oh, you said it Sunday.
Oh, absolutely. They know.
Sunday too.
They know.
Dodgers were up 4 runs. I forgot on who. And they came back and won. They scored 5 runs in the 9th. In the bottom of the 9th.
You did tell me. You did tell.
This was the game.
You did tell.
Who's the Dodgers' best pitcher? Yamamoto.
Yeah,
This was the game. He had a no-hitter through 9 innings.
Yeah, 2 outs. 2 outs. He gave up a home run.
2 outs, too, on top of that.
To Jackson Holiday. I'll never forget. I saw the game.
They know. They didn't give you no early cash out because they knew we got this guy.
Gosh.
Unreal.
Oh. Well, hopefully this serves us a lesson to all to just stop watching baseball.
You know what? Go Yankees.
That's fair.
Thank you.
That's
We need to make the playoffs. Yeah. No, Yankees.
Did we just beat you guys?
Yeah, we won 2 out of 3 last weekend, but if you won the season series, I'll give you that.
all that matters.
just make the playoffs. Just like just let's see who goes deep in the playoffs. Come on, man. Come on.
Baseball doesn't really matter.
I know. You know what? October baseball is my favorite. So,
And then World Cup when it
You know what's my favorite? September baseball. Or wait, when's the off season?
baseball, no. Oh yeah, they have the Cuban League. Yeah, okay. Yeah, we're good. Yeah, okay. No, but overall, I'm excited for all the games. Especially the Giants and Chiefs. But oh, there's really no eye opener like upsets except maybe. Oh my gosh, maybe the Rams beating the Eagles. Just a possibility. You know, maybe Stafford gets that game.
It is going to be a really fun.
I could see that as an upset, but overall, Cardinals, what they're going to do, you know, against 49ers with, you know, no Purdy and no pretty much banged up offense. There's really not much, like, just only a couple games exciting.
I mean, let's be real. We're excited for Sunday in general.
In general, yes. In general, yes. I'm more excited for my 8 o'clock game, so I'm hoping for an upset. That would be awesome.
And we'll be making some burgers.
Are you coughing?
No, you're not.
No, I'm Andrew.
Praise the Lord.
But trust.
We're going to trip. We got to go. Glad I love you joining you guys.
Cook up some burgers, hot dogs, drinks, football.
Yeah.
And hopefully next time you guys see us, we'll have our fourth co-host, Jared, here with us.
Yes.
We're going to miss him very much, and we hope he's having a lot of fun and being safe.
Yes, please, fun.
You know what's funny is I said, "Oh, what boat are you on, or what cruise line?" And he's like, "Oh, I'm on Carnival." I said, "Oof, be safe, buddy."
Oh, my God.
I don't know why I thought it was like Royal Caribbean.
Whose idea was it to go?
I have no idea.
Okay,
I have no idea. But
Again, hopefully you're okay, bud. To see you next week.
it's okay.
So we could talk about more football. And this is our wrap up here as you're telling me podcast. And I'm Gabe and
Kevin.
Jonathan.
And just want to say, look forward to hear you guys next week. And hope you have a good week. Love you guys.